Hey traders, this is Ron. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing great. As always, everything in this presentation is for educational purposes only. Kick off here with the SPY. You can see we were down just a little bit today. Overall, the markets were mixed, barely moving. The bulls have the edge here on the daily charts. I had a couple emails come in. I am going to be in Vegas later this week. Specifically, Friday and Saturday, I'll have time to meet up. So if you're living in Vegas, you're going to the trade show, the Traders Expo at Bally's, or you're going in for it, shoot me an email at cs@markettamer.com and we can figure out a time to meet, say hi. It's always great to meet you guys. Okay, next, let's take a look at some requests. There was a request for Shopify, SHOP, and then we'll look at some other stocks that are moving. Shopify today lost about 4%. We are about to undercut some of these lows. You could make an argument that it's already starting because we did close below some of these reversal points here. But I would say another couple bucks, another $3 or so, your downside target. I mean, there's just not a lot of pausing until we get back down there to 150. I'm not saying this stock is going to lose half its value, but that's where the major support points are, is what I'm trying to say. We could do Fibonacci retracements off the high to the low here, but bottom line, this is not looking good. We got back up to the 50-day, rejected. Look at the volume. The red bars, which are down days versus black bars are up days, outside of that one back-to-back reversal day there, the reds are winning. This is not good if you're a bull. So Shopify is bearish on the daily chart, and it's about to enter. If it goes a little further, technical breakdown. WBA is Walgreens Boots Alliance. This stock has rumors, according to some articles that I read, that it's going to be taken private. And the stock resulted in jumping for the day at almost 3%, was up way more than that, almost up towards 65. When that type of news event happens, anybody's guess is a guess. I can't say if it's legit, if it's not. What does that leave for the stock in terms of upside? I don't know. Are there other white knights that might come in? They're going to take themselves private. Who knows how this plays out? So when it's takeover rumor or even an internal rumor where they just want to take the company private, I don't know how to trade that because I don't like the probabilities. Too much other stuff can get in the way. Votes of no, yay, who knows? I just avoid those stocks is a short answer. How about Shake Shack? This one got sacked. Maybe that should be the headline. Shake Shack sacked. Down 20%, massive volume. You look down here, the average volume is about 1 million shares. Yeah, we sort of almost 14 times that today. That's a whopper of a move. And what's interesting too here is this was the big move up, and that was just taken all back. The next target's about $60, still 10% lower. That's where all this consolidation is. Regeneron, REGN, big move to the upside, up over 5%, big volume, though it did come off the highs. Now, this is the interesting part. Look where it came off the highs, right where this last little pivot was. This was a long bear flag, but folks were trying to bottom fish. They're now all wrong. The stock goes from 340 to 280. Well, guess what happens when it gets back to 340? Sell, 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 So until this is digested and taken up, if it can close back above those highs, ballpark 352, 353, then the next ledge, 400 is a target. It may not look like a lot of distance, but boy, price-wise, there's a big move. There's a lot of space, a lot of price room in there. How about Circuit City's ticker symbol, which is now the Chemours company, however you say it. But CC up today, big 9%. Volume picked up, not amazing, but still good. Ever since the stock bottomed, the black bars are starting to beat the red bars on a consistent basis. The next target's $25. Hey, that's still 20% higher potentially, but above 25, holy guacamole. 35, which is that low, or back up into all this overhead supply around 40. Keep an eye on that one. I also had a question on the dollar, euro, and pound. I'm no currency expert, but you can see how the dollar's been performing quite well since first quarter of 2018. The dollar doesn't pay attention to moving averages the best. There are rising channels here. If I come in here, let's do drawing, trend line, you sort of get the idea, right? There's that one. We do drawing, trend line, do this one. You sort of get the idea, right? It's in this rising channel to a degree. If I come in, let's try this. If I come in a little closer, we're below the 50-day. We didn't set a lower low. Really, we're still moving higher, but I would say if we take out this area in here, then we're starting to set lower highs, lower lows. Maybe that defines a bit of a downtrend. But with that said, Overall, I think the dollar goes higher. Short term, who knows? The euro, I mean, the European Union's just in a lot of trouble. And today there was a bounce way off the lows, but it still finished down. And then you go to Brexit with FXB. I don't get this because the people already voted. They said they want to get out of the euro, which is just one giant disaster. Yet somehow the politicians won't let them out of it. I think they forgot why they were elected to a degree. They don't want to leave the euro, and the people are just sitting there waiting. So what can happen with the pound? No idea. Go higher, go lower. I would say if I had my best guess, euro goes down below a buck. Been saying that for quite a while. Um, maybe like 2 years or so. I don't know how much lower than a buck, or the equivalent of 100, and the dollar probably higher. Maybe at some point the dollar comes down, but do you want to keep dollars or euros if the poop hits the fan? Probably not euros at this stage because they're just in a really bad shape. So that is it. I covered your requests. Heads up, because I am in Vegas, I don't know if I'm going to be doing a video Wednesday or Thursday. There will be a weekend video, but if the market doesn't do much tomorrow, Thursday, I'm just going to skip the videos because I'm traveling. If there is a big move, I'll try to sneak a video in. Do you have any requests? Let me know. As always, everything is for educational purposes only. Wish you guys all the best, and maybe I'll see you in Vegas. Take good care.